Happy, wonderful morning, Foxes, and welcome to another great week here at Farmdale. We're here for our announcement. So let's go ahead and get started first with just recapping from Friday, our Grandparents' Day lunch. We'd like to just say a big thank you again to Miss Cecil and Student Council for such an amazing event for our Farmdale Foxes and their grandparents. We had a great showing, and everyone looked like they were having a lot of fun. Visiting with their grandparents and sharing lunch even through that heat. So again, thank you to Student Council and Ms. Cecil for making that happen. All right, and then again, for all of our students and all of our staff last week, big thank you for getting through last week. I know it was uncomfortable. We had a lot of weird schedules with it being super hot day schedule, and so we're looking forward to that cooler weather so that we can get back out and have some fun during our recess time. All right, and let's not forget that our word of the month this month is responsibility. It's about doing the things that we're supposed to do and accepting the positive or negative negative outcomes of our actions. So let's make sure that we're continuing to be responsible and we're doing the things that we're supposed to do. And let's not forget that our character strategy is asking permission to do something. And so make sure that you're not just going and doing things, but make sure you're asking permission to do those things first. All right, and we should have our activities back out this week, and since we won't be on the stage inside. And so for our kindergartners this week, you're going to have the ball in the cup activity. And then for our first, second, and third graders, you will have the big top buckets this week. And for fifth grade, you will have horseshoes. So make sure to look for Miss Brenda for all the fun activities that she has planned for this week. All right, and I know that we went over this just to review it since we weren't outside much last week. Remember, soccer is a no-contact sport. Our yard duty staff has had to remind students to stop shoving and pushing too many times. So if they have to remind us to stop shoving and pushing others, we could lose that privilege of playing soccer on the field. So let's make sure that we're playing by the appropriate soccer rules. And again, just as a review, since we weren't out last week, jump ropes will be out for fourth and fifth grade students. Again, make sure to pay attention to those friendly reminders from Mr. Alamillo. All right, and as we continue to get closer to our Live the Creed, make sure that you're getting those submitted, and let's see how everyone is doing there. So we see that the battle has begun to get to the 7. We're getting really close, and we do have a very fun Live the Creed assembly planned for October. So make sure that you're doing your part to help your class get to the 7 certificates for Live the Creed. Keep up the great work, guys. All right, and our Farmdale t-shirt contest is still going on. Make sure that you do get those designs in to Miss Cecil in room 32 by the 19th. All right, and pirate will be going on sale this week. You'll be able to buy them in the morning on the playground or at the front gate. Again, those pirate grams will go out on Talk Like a Pirate Day and Flagpole Day on September 23rd. So make sure you can buy your pirate grams in the morning at the front gate or on the playground. All right, and let's not forget that this week we do have early release minimum day on Wednesday, and so all students will be released at 1:30. All right, and then on Thursday in the morning at 8:05, there will be a student council meeting for all class representatives, so make sure that you get here on time so that you can be there for the meeting and get that information out to your class. And then Friday, we have Flagpole, so excited. And we do have a special celebration because it's going to be National Fox Day. So let's make sure we're wearing our orange and blue and everything Fox to celebrate at Flagpole National Fox Day. And we have Miss Lowe's class that will be on stage pumping us up. All right, and we do want to share just some positive office referrals and some great things that are happening on campus this week. Sometimes adults do amazing things, and we also want to say thank you with a positive office referral. So this is Miss Yanni and Miss Isella. They work in the cafeteria. A student was choking, and they jumped into action to save a life. Words can't express how grateful we are to have these amazing ladies join our staff this year. So thank you, ladies, for your quick response and helping a student out. All right, and then we have one for Andrea, who's in Miss Vang's 4th grade class. She is a great role model and always comes to class prepared and ready to learn. She has a positive attitude and is patient and kind in class. She also helps remind other students to make better choices in class. Thank you, Andrea. We are so proud of you. Congratulations on your positive office referral. We also have Bentley, who's from Miss Watson's class, who got a positive office referral from Mr. Alamillo. This was the first positive office referral Mr. Alamillo wrote because he saw Bentley go out of his way to support a friend when he could not locate his backpack. Great job, Bentley. Way to be an example to your friends. All right, and we also have Michelle, who is a first grade student, got a positive office referral from Miss Sanchez because she spoke up for a friend who needed support. She was a perfect example of our book of the month, Say Something. Thank you, Michelle, for saying something and speaking up for a friend. Then we have Jamont, who was given a $100 bill by a student. When he got back to his homeroom, he turned it in to his teacher, Miss Johnson. Jamont told the truth, and we were able to return the money to the family, who did not know it was missing. Great work, Jamont. And students, we want to remind you, please, please, please do not bring large amounts of money to school. That's something that we went over in our expectations assembly. So make sure to leave those large money at home. Again, Jamont, great job. And thank you for being an example of a fox. And then we wanted to give a positive office referral to all the class of Miss Hoag's fifth grade class for making a new Farmdale Fox feel welcomed and special. Great job, room 40. And we want to introduce you to some more of our two new staff members. And so these are a couple of our instructional aides that you'll see around campus. First one's Mr. Preston. Mr. Preston supports fifth grade in the morning, and he also helps Miss Ingram's second grade class. He is Caden and Carson's dad, and he enjoys playing all sports. Basketball is his favorite. So make sure if you see Mr. Preston around, say hi. And then we also have Miss Maria, who's Miss Ellison's kindergarten instructional aide. She loves to cook and bake, and her favorite colors are blue and purple. So make sure to say hi to Miss Maria when you see her around campus. And then a couple of our yard duty, we have Miss Kayla, who loves baseball, and her favorite team is the Giants. She loves the color pink, and her favorite food is pizza. Miss Kayla is one of our yard duty staff. Thank you for everything you do to keep us safe, Miss Kayla. We also have Miss Rosa, who's another one of our yard duty staff members, and she loves to paint and do arts and crafts. Thank you, Miss Rosa, for all that you do for our foxes. And foxes, make sure to go up to these ladies and strike up a conversation with some of that information that we just learned about them. All right, and then Miss Garcia wanted to send a shout out to 3 of her students. She is extremely proud that they are now 100% fluent in their multiplication and division facts. So great job, Anayeli, Jesus, and Brianna. Keep up the hard work. All right, and our quote of the week is, all things are difficult before they're easy. And so I know we start with things in class and we think that they're going to be hard, but the more we work and the more we try, the easier and easier it gets. So make sure that you keep pushing through those things that are hard, because eventually it is going to get easier for you. All right, guys, it's now time for our kindness ticket winners. I don't know if you've seen the bucket, but it is full. So we're going to shovel around, and we have 3 winners chosen. Our 3 winners are Braden from Miss Cecil's class. Great job, Braden, for being kind. We have Mayana Vieira, who got it for being responsible. And then we have Ellis Anthony in Miss Wally's class from Mr. Alamillo for being kind. So great job to all of our kindness ticket winners. And make sure to keep doing kind things around campus. Now, again, foxes, the kindness tickets are when you're caught doing something kind. It's not an expectation if you've done something that is expected of you. So let's make sure that we're just spreading that kindness around. All right, foxes, that's the end of our announcements. Make sure you stay tuned for our weekly birthday celebrations. And remember, fox is up. To have a great week. To be a fox, repeat in your mind. Be safe, be responsible, be respectful, and kind. All right, foxes, have a great week.